or maybe you saw my post earlier, I'm trying new technology today. So by this one feed, it will go to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So all new for me. I'm going to lower this a little bit. I don't think we need so much headroom. So yeah, I'm going to wait to see if I can, if it pops up on my Facebook. So if you can see me, you should be able to comment and I should be able to see it. I'm not sure YouTube comments are working, but Facebook should be working. So I see us. So if you're on Facebook and you can see us, it just takes a second to pop up. If you're on Facebook and you can see us, go ahead and comment and let's test this thing. And then we'll get started. Look. So what I can't see, all right, we are good. So yeah, if you, I'm going to go over here so I can see the comments, and let's go ahead and get started. If you are on YouTube, you should just be able to go to the main Visco page and it should show a window and say live. But I have someone who's trying to find it on YouTube. I'm going to just stretch out all over while I give everyone a chance to get on. So check on main Visco Fit page. Okay, so what do you need to remember about isolation arms? It's that we use phenomenal form at all times. Our core, this is the center of our power. So you guys want to keep it tight all the time. It doesn't matter what we're doing. So we are going to do an exercise, and then we're going to do a 30-second hold, and that's where the slow burn comes in. Elise can see us. Carrie, I see you. Christine. Woo! Okay, so I know that we're, okay, so we are on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube and you want to try to comment, and I'll see if it works. It doesn't appear to be working. So the first one we're going to do are dumbbell push-ups. Now, push-ups are hard, so do not get down on yourselves about them at all. If you're going to do them on your knees, that's awesome. I want you on this part of your knee, not on your kneecap. So if you're using dumbbells, I want you to have your hands wrapped around. Vivian will not use dumbbells, so you can you come over here so they can see you? So I'm going to use dumbbells. Vivian is not going to. So what we're going to do is be in this position. Vivian's going to be on her knees. No, like this, remember? In push-up position on your knees. So she's going to be a straight line from her head to her knees. We're going to lower down as far as you can go. Come up. And lift up. Come back down. And go to the other side. So that is how it works. So we are going to do 1 minute, so lower. So you do not have to have your hands around the dumbbells. You can have them here, do your push-up, pick up the weight, and lift it up. You do have to make sure that your whole body is tight. And remember, if you're on your knees, it's no big deal at all. Sorry for the mowing. So when you need to take a break, you take it. 3 to 4 seconds, no big deal. Get back into it. We are starting challenging, I recognize that. At any time, if you start in full push-ups, go ahead and go to your knees. Lower. You might need to pop up to lift up, okay? So you do whatever feels good to you, and done. Now we're going to do our hold. And this is the part you're not going to like me very much for, but you have to breathe through it, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Really, really good form. So lower yourself down. In this position, I want your elbows in tight because I want your triceps on fire. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Take those breaks when you need to. You're only lowering about 4 inches. elbows in tight. Oh, I know. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that. All right, I'm good. I don't know that I have anybody on YouTube, but let's see. All right, so someone did comment, so I can't see them, but I can see your comments on Facebook. So the next one we're gonna do is a bi shoulder and tri blast. So you're gonna be in this position. You are gonna squeeze up, bicep curl, put your arms up over your head, and you're gonna lower the weights down between your shoulder blade and back down. So you don't wanna go too heavy. We're gonna go for 1 minute, and then I'll show you our hold. So your core is tight, bicep curl, up over your head, hold them together, and lower behind your back. Squeeze up so it's hitting your triceps, okay? So shoulders on the lift, biceps on the curl, and triceps on the dip, okay? Now, what you don't want to do is use any momentum to complete these movements. Very important. So for those of you on Facebook whose comments I can see, when we take a break, I would love to know how you feel the quality is. Can you hear me okay? All of that. I know when I did Facebook in the past, there was a delay, and supposedly there's not supposed to be a delay with this one. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Now we're going to do our hold. So this is our hold. Okay, so we're going to do 15 seconds, and then I'm going to change it a tiny bit. You've got to keep your core tight. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Oh my gosh. 3, 2, 1, curl up a little bit. Squeeze your biceps. Oh. How you doing, Viv? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Yeah. All right, I just want to scroll down, make sure I've seen everybody. All right, have some water. We are going to move on. So again, I want to make sure audio-wise, I know we have a mower in the background. But this is all stuff that I'm trying to learn. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is another shoulder exercise, and they are called rainbows. So you're going to stand in this position, and keeping your arm close into your body, you're going to sweep up and over. I don't want your body moving. Do you want the 5s? Okay. Be my guest. All right, so we're going to go for 1 minute, and then I'll show you what the hold is. So you're sweeping up. Remember to keep your core tight. It's very important. What I don't want you doing is this. So no flinging allowed. You guys keep going. All right. I just want to make sure that I'm seeing everyone's. Okay, Rochelle. Okay, Rochelle, I didn't see Rochelle's comment. Isn't that interesting? But I saw the other comment, so I'm not sure why. But I'll just keep it up on my phone, and then that way, if you guys comment, I should be able to see it. Okay, so squeeze. Keep everything tight. Your body is not moving, only your arms. 3, 2, 1. Now go into a hold. Keep your arm in tighter. So your arm is straight, and you want to squeeze it in towards your body as much as possible. Squeeze. 15 seconds on one arm, 15 on the other. Vivian's like, that was 15. We're ready to move to the other arm. Keep your core tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And done. Good job. I love this workout. I really, really, really do. Okay, so now we did, 3 exercises, so we're going to go to abs. So with the abs, we are going to do a tricky sit-up. So what I want you to do is hold a weight. Somehow I cut myself. We are going to lower down. You might want to secure your feet under your couch or have your kids hold your feet. So you're going to squeeze halfway up, come all the way back down, then squeeze all the way up, okay? What do I want you to remember? Breathe, breathe, breathe. You're going to be very, very tempted to hold your breath. Don't do it. Again, anchor your feet if you need to. Don't let that discourage you because it does not matter. Huh? What? You can do an 8, sure. And then you can always drop down. So she's going to keep her 5 right here. I'll start with an 8 too. And then we'll keep our 5s right here in case we need them. I want to say hi to Anna. Anna's working out with us this morning. And, and I think Alyssa and Charlie and Leah will be on tomorrow. They usually are one day back. Okay, so lower, squeeze halfway up, all the way back down, all the way up. Good, Gypsy. Squeeze. The 8 was a good choice, right? It's a little more challenging. So what I don't want you to do is come down and just squeeze your neck up. I want you to squeeze your abs and get the small of your back off the ground. So we're going for 1 minute, and what do I always tell you guys? Finish the minute. Like, you're laying on a rock? Well, move it. I can see it poking up under your mat. I'm sure it does. Squeeze. You guys take breaks when you need to. There is no shame in taking breaks. 5 seconds. And then we're going to go right into our hold. 2, 1. Go into your hold. So you are in the halfway position. You are squeezing. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Don't hold your breath. Oh my gosh, take a break when you need to. 10 more seconds. So you want to keep your back flat. Don't roll yourself. I don't want you hunched over. And done. Woo! Did you what? I don't think so. You did great. What's she doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, have some water, guys. Have some water. All right. The next one that we are going to do is a shoulder press with a rotation. So I'm going to have Vivian doing it standing up. I'm going to be seated on the ball. So again, you do not have to use a ball for the majority of the exercises that I use it for. But it's such a phenomenal piece of equipment because when you sit on this ball, you can keep your knees apart for more stability, knees together to have to fight hard. Your abs are so engaged because they're trying to keep you from wobbling around. So you might be working your biceps or your shoulders or your chest or whatever, but your abs are working really hard too. Shoulders. Do you want 5s or 2s? Why don't you start with 5s? I don't think I'll start with 8s and then I can always go down if I need to. So you're gonna sit on the ball, hands, palms facing you, and rotate up so your palms are facing out. So push up, come down, push up, come down. You guys, we have got this. Take those breaks when you need to. So the 8s are challenging.
Bye. Have a great day. Love you.
See you later. Drive up. Oh, baby Anna's on.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Push up. So you're squeezing your shoulders. You're not, some people, you'll sometimes see them do a jerking motion to push up. Do not do that. Please, please, please. If your form starts to falter, that is your sign to drop down and weight. If your form is good, just take a break when you need to. How does your weight feel? It burns, but your form is good, so yeah. Okay, a minute. You're right here. Your elbows are in a 90-degree angle. Your abs are tight. I am fighting so hard to stay on this ball. And I'm breathing in through my nose, out through my mouth. Woo! 2, 1, done. Awesome. Okay, I see a couple other more comments, so let's... Trina, good morning. Michelle. I love it. You guys, this is great. So until they get their chat thing working properly, I'll just have to do it this way. The next one we are going to do tricep elbows. So again, Vivian's going to be on the ground. I'm going to be on the ball. I'm going to go light with this just because of my elbow. Vivian, you'll probably be good with the 5s. So we're going to roll out. Okay, so on the ball, you want it on the upper part of your back. I want you to drive up through your heels with your toes actually up off the ground so you really hit your hamstrings and your glutes. You're also going to feel it in your quads and your abs. Yep, lay down. So your knuckles are together. You squeeze out and to the side. And I want you to squeeze those triceps as hard as you can. So again, when you're on the ball, if your knees are together, it's going to be a lot more challenging for your lower body and your abs. So I do that, and then I can't tell whether I'm more sore with my triceps or my lower body. So, oh, you're bridging? Okay, so she decided to bridge, if you see what Vivian's doing, so she can really get a little bit more and not hit her arms on the ground. You don't have to do that, though. But she's also getting a really good lower body experience from that. So you have to really squeeze your triceps. That's what we're focusing on. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now out and squeeze them. So close your eyes. Picture those triceps. Picture them engaged. They should be burning. If you need to, drop the weights, but do not quit. More seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh. Hi, Gypsy. Okay. Oh, Vivian. Olivia says hi. She says hi. Terry just popped up and said hi. Tell Vivian hi from Olivia. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Next one, we are going to get on the ball. Although Vivian, I'll let Vivian do this on the ball, and I'll show you how to do it. Oh, sorry. So what you can do if you're sitting on the ground, we are going to do a support bicep curl. So you're going to sit, you're putting this part of your arm on your knee so you can extend and squeeze in. Okay, Vivian is going to put her tricep on top of the ball and do the same thing, okay? Okay, you want your tricep on the ball. Here's your weight. So you want to support your arm, squeeze. But when you come out, I want you to fully extend, and that's where the real challenge comes in from your bicep. I'm going to use a lighter one just because I can feel a little twinge in my elbow. You want to use a heavier one? All right, sure. As long as you use good form. So extend and squeeze. We're going to do 45 seconds on each side. Truck started. Yeah. Dave has a 1952, I think it's a Dodge pickup truck. And so, you know, most of the time it starts, but sometimes it doesn't. Yep, we're switching sides. So you're doing the same thing. So you squeeze your bicep in, full extension. Really squeeze. How does the 8 feel? Yeah, so Vivian just said my other arm is definitely stronger though. That is completely normal to what you will learn. You will get to learn your body so much better from these workouts. And you will realize, oh, I have a side that has better balance. I have a side that has better strength, okay? Go back to the first arm, hold it halfway down. Okay, so it's not straight, it's not all the way up, it's halfway down. So your biceps should be totally engaged. Touch it, make sure it's working really, really hard. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, 30 seconds on each side. If you need heavier, if it's not enough of a challenge, what? You have to really engage it. Stick your arm forward a tiny bit more on the ball, so you're not resting your elbow as much. Okay, other side. Halfway up. You feel it on that mark? So this arm's stronger then. Yeah. So Vivian, definitely, it tends to be whatever arm you're more dominant with, what your writing hand, your throwing arm, that kind of thing is your stronger arm. But what I'll tell you, and done. So my right arm is stronger. My right leg is also dominant. Like if I'm going to kick a kickball or do something like that, or a soccer ball, I'm going to use my right leg, except my left leg is stronger. I have better balance also on my left leg than I do on my right leg. So everybody's different. All right, now we are going to do abs. And then you just got the dirt all over here. Okay, next one we're going to do. I want you to grab, you're probably going to want to grab a 5-pound weight. Okay, so you're going to put your arm back here, and I want you to squeeze and across. So, squeeze and across. So I really want you to crunch your abs. If you can't get the weight all the way to your foot, get it as close as you can. So you saw Vivian did like the first 15 seconds with the 8-pound weight, then she dropped down to the 5. So we're doing this for 45 seconds on each side. Then we'll do our hold, which is our slow burn. So really crunch those abs. Take breaks when you need to, guys. Come on. Other side. Arm is back. You guys know I like the exercises that help us get that rotation in our trunk. Helps with all kinds of things. Do you want a lighter weight? So Vivian took a little break, but she's sticking with her weight and her form is good. 2, 1, done. Now we got to go back. I'm going to drop down. I don't know if you want this for the hold. You still have to do the hold. Lean back, squeeze. I want your abs on fire. Of course, your shoulder and your arm are going to be on fire too, and that's what's great. Really squeeze. I need to so bad. one, done. I know the burn is intense. Squeeze. I want you to really crunch. Are your abs burning? They're not burning. She has very strong abs though. Squeeze, but here's the thing. That's why you really have to crunch. Squeeze it as hard as you can. 10 more seconds. Is that better? 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Hey guys, have some water. Oh. Woo! How's everybody doing? I do feel like this is better quality, so I will be curious to hear from you guys. Want some water? All right. Next one. So, you might not think it, but having strong wrists and strong forearms is really important. There are a number of things. You grip things, you try to reach for things and grab them and pull them down. And also, too, if you fall, if you were to go down and you land on your hand and put all that pressure on your wrist and on your forearm, you want those muscles to be strong. So, we're going to do wrist flexions. You're going to stand feet hip width apart. You're going to squeeze your wrists up, turn them over, and then squeeze. So you're going to feel it here and here. Don't go too heavy with these. Maybe you can do the 5s here. Hi, Gypsy. You coming to work out with us? Okay, so squeeze, turn around, squeeze. So the only thing that's moving are your hands. I want your core crazy tight. She's about to fall over. Isn't she? Or she just she like leans to sit. She leans to sit and then doesn't sit, so she's like Anna Gypsy's hanging around us this morning for our workout. Squeeze. She still has the pink on her. So on Friday I had my 3-year ViscoFit anniversary and the kids had written all over in chalk. So Friday night we're looking at Gypsy and we're like, why is she all pink? And I thought maybe Eli put like chalk on her. Okay, let's do our hold. Squeeze up. And breathe through it. In through your nose, out through your mouth. But it turns out she had just taken a really heavy nap on some pink chalk. But it's still on her. Hi, Gyps. 10 more seconds. Now I want you to rotate and do the other way. Vivi, turn your wrists around. Really squeeze. Such a small move, but really challenging. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Good job. All right. So the next one we're going to do, sis boom burn. All right, you're probably going to want to have the 5s for this, yeah. And listen, make sure your weights, that you always put them off to the side when you're done with them, because you'll just be standing, you'll step back, and if there's a weight behind you, you're going to go down. So for this one, your arms are at a 90-degree angle. Put your feet a little further in, shoulder width apart, core tight. You're going to press up, and you're going to lower straight to the side and straight to the front, okay? So we're going to go for 1 minute. So you do not want your body moving. That is critical. So Vivian's dropping down because she had 5s. And when you're working shoulders, 5s are a challenge, especially as time goes on. So, but we only have 1 set of 2s. So, I know. Well, now that we're all here together, yeah, we probably need some additional like threes. Whew. You want to try these? And some additional fives. Press up. So you're still going to work hard even if you dropped your weights. 3, 2, 1, and hold. We're going to do 15 seconds. I'm sorry, but it makes me happy when the young ones have to drop the weights. Because I'm like, and then out in front. It's trying to. And done. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. All right, so the next one we're going to do, we're going to work our triceps. So these are the muscles that we're working. So it's really important that you squeeze them as hard as you can. You want them on fire. So you're going to hinge over. You're going to have a weight in each arm, and you're going to extend to the side, extend to the back, and then squeeze up. So you're going to hit them twice. Once on the extension and once on the squeeze up. No, I'm going to do the twos because of my elbow. Okay. So you can start with fives, you can start with eights. It all depends on your experience level. It's not about doing what we do. I just always like to let you know what I'm doing so that you can, join in. Okay, hinge over, squeeze to the, and squeeze up. So extend to the back, squeeze up. So when you extend, squeeze your triceps and then squeeze to raise them and then back to the front. Hi, Gypsy. What are you doing? What are you doing? There was one day she was all up in my grill, sticking her nose in my ear and standing with her butt in my face. Squeeze up. Woo! Take a break. How do the fives feel? Okay, then if your form, so you want to be able to fully straighten your arms and then squeeze up. Okay? So smooth movements. We're not going off momentum, less than 10 seconds. And then we're going to do our hold. Okay, squeeze up. Keep your abs tight and breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. This should burn. You should be on fire. Take 3-second, 4-second break if you need to. Go back into it. Less than 10 seconds. They're going to be so sore later. Yep. That's why we do it. 3, 2, 1, done. Those are challenging. We're definitely. You held them and then they, yeah. And that's the thing, is they will fail. Yeah, so someone said, definitely my zone, weak zone is this spot under the arm. A lot of women, as they get older, they hate when they wave that they have the wobble. So it's not possible to spot reduce or spot improve. It's an overall picture. So because everything works together, all of the muscles in these arms, you really have to work them, and then the other part is diet. So you can work as hard as you want with me. You're going to be extra hungry from doing these workouts. So when you go, just make sure the calories that you're taking in, whole grains, lean proteins, fruits, leafy greens, lots of water, are not things that are negating all the work that you just did with me. Okay, so, time for abs. You can use those. So we are going to get on our knees. You are going to put your hands up, okay? You are holding weights. You're going to pretend like you're holding cables, and on the other ends of these cables, there are weights attached. So you are pulling down on those cables to get your elbows as close to your thighs as you can, and then you release them up slowly. Because there is a machine like that, you pull down. If you release too quickly, the plates on the other end, the weights, and they're really loud, and everyone stares at you, and then everyone knows you don't know what you're doing. So you want to pull really slowly by crunching your abs, Release slowly to the top. So crunch. Okay, so Viv, just bring your elbows right here. Yep. So you don't want to get your butt all the way to your knees, because feel the difference. If you sit back too far, you don't feel it in your abs. So it's all about trying to keep your butt up and really squeezing to get your elbows to your thighs. When you need a break, take it, but do not quit. Okay, drop the weights if you have to. We have less than 10 seconds. Finish the minute. 3, 2, 1. Now crunch, crunch, and breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Your abs should be on fire. If they're not, go back up, re-engage, and crunch, crunch, crunch. You want your abs so tight that if someone came up and punched you in the stomach, you'd be ready for it. 3, 2, 1, done. Have some water. Crystal clear on Facebook. Yay! Do you think it's better? Elise, when we're done, I'm curious if you think it looks better than when I used to broadcast from my iPad. So instead of now setting up my laptop and an iPad, I just have my laptop set up. This website broadcasts to all three simultaneously. It's unfortunate that their chat feature is not very good, but if that's the least of my problems and I can avoid the problems, the technological issues with faith, really good. Guys, we are done. Yeah, we are done. Reach up towards the sky, lean back a tiny bit, stretch those abs out, and then lean to one side, and you're gonna feel this in your triceps and your obliques. Lean to the other side, and push your fingertips back towards yourself. Stretch out your forearms. What'd you think? Good workout? Was it challenging? Huh? Yeah. So, definitely going to feel this later. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing legs. I'm not sure which one yet, so if you have any requests, I am here for you. Oh, thank you for your tips. I really appreciate it. My Venmo handle is Sean-Visco. I'm also on PayPal and Zelle. And that's it. Same time tomorrow. Well, actually, I might need to go a little bit later tomorrow because there is one of my girls' schools is having like a parent roundtable kind of thing that I want to be present for. So I will update with the time tonight. It might just be like a half an hour or an hour later or earlier, but I'll let you know. Okay? Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so stop stream.